Hey guys, DJ AJ 101 here. Yes, I'm back. I'm back after a few day hiatus, just kind of taking some days off. But there was a big story that actually broke, and it got a lot of clamoration from the mobile phone world out there regarding the unlimited data that AT&T used to have with the iPhone. And I actually ended up reading it up last Friday on MacRumors.com, so I figured why not make a video today just to let you guys know about it, and of course ask you guys what you think. But anyways, let's get right into the article. Bring it in, please. Thank you very much, ScreenFlow. And okay, this is a report last Friday. So AT&T's CEO Randall Stephen said this at a conference this past week, and I quote, about AT&T's former unlimited data plan for the iPhone. He said, "My only regret is how we introduced pricing in the beginning. Because how did we introduce pricing? $30 for all you can eat," he said on stage in an interview with Milken Institute's global conference on Wednesday. So this is actually this past Wednesday, so almost a week ago. And he said the variable cost model for $30 for all you can eat. It's one-time payment. You aren't paying by the consumption. You're just paying by a one price model, basically as much as you want to eat out of it. And he said every additional megabyte you use in the network, I have to invest capital. Now, he pretty much said this in contrast to, like I just said, about, after basically they X'd the unlimited data plan almost 2 years ago. And he said it was a big regret because of the load that it put on AT&T's network, and he said that was a mistake. But he also goes on to talk a little bit more about, competitors in the market, because he says, how telcos make their money and how cellcos make their money. The ways are changing just a bit. And he also said this: "You lie awake at night worrying about what is that will disrupt your business model." He said Apple's iMessage is a classic example. And for those of you who don't know what iMessage is basically, Apple's kind of competitive realm to messaging, that you can message your iPad, your Mac, and your iPhone, your iPod Touch. You can message all the iDevices from any iDevice because the app is on there. And you can actually do it, to computers, you can do it to iPads, you can do it to phones, you can do it to iPod Touches, you can, it kind of really just reminisce, about the whole ecosystem that you can just message for free. So you message people that have iPhones, a lot of family and friends that have iPhones or iPod Touches or whatever, you can do it for free. Don't need to have a text messaging plan. So that's kind of what he talks about here. And he says this: if you're using iMessage, you're not using one of our messaging services, right? That's disruptive to our messaging revenue system. So basically, I kind of look at this as a little bit of a kind of a bittersweet kind of a way to put things. He basically says, well, we screwed up because we offered unlimited messaging because we knew our network couldn't handle it. And then he's basically saying, well, we can't come up with a competitive price model for the free models out there, so we're just going to go and complain about it and say, well, they're disrupting us. Now, I personally think that it's kind of funny. I mean, and if you go to I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check it out for yourself. If you guys want to read some of the comments, they are pretty hilarious. He is right, though. He's absolutely right. But here's the thing, I think companies need to keep up with the times. You can't just keep relying on old business models and just say, well, because we offered unlimited data, that was our bad, but we shouldn't have done it. The problem is that data isn't getting slower, it's getting faster, from edge, on AT&T's case, from edge to, 3G to now 4G and then LTE, in the system. So it's, it's going in the direction of more data, but then again, you're crunching people on the amount of data you're giving them. And, this has been my argument for a lot of videos I've done on my channel, and it's just basically been, AT&T's model is give you the least amount, and it really is, any cellco provider. I'm not just targeting AT&T here, but I think all of them really have that sort of model where it's like, let's give just enough to make people happy, but not enough to make them complain, and not too much that it's going to take a toll on our network. And that's kind of what I'm looking at from this. And I think it's just kind of ridiculous that he would kind of go off and say, well, our regret is doing unlimited data because we never should have done that because, our network can't handle it. Well, then you probably shouldn't have done that. You probably should have put a better model out, or you should just build a stronger network. I mean, it's, you're the second largest cellco in the, in the US. You're a huge global phenomenon with AT&T, but still you regret doing some stuff like this. It never should have happened in that right. And just in my opinion, but to me, this is just kind of funny the way it kind of works out, and just the way he kind of puts it is kind of pathetic in a way. But that's just my opinion. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about this article, or what you think about this article. Like I said, I'm going to leave it in a link in the description below if you guys like to check it out and check out some of the comments, which I think are also pretty descriptive in people's thoughts on it. Like I said, feel free to do that. It'll be in the description. Also, like I said, leave your comments below. I'd love to hear them. And also feel free to rate this video up and subscribe if you happen to like my content. I would greatly appreciate that. And I sure do appreciate that for all of you that are subscribed. Also, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. Make a little bit of everything, tech content, unboxings, reviews, all that great stuff in our technology world. But anyways, guys, I got to get some stuff done today. I just thought I'd let you guys know about this article. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great one till then, guys.